Hello and welcome to the Bundesliga live watch-along. Borussia Dortmund versus Eintracht Frankfurt in what is a Bundesliga, I'm not going to say weekend, it's a Bundesliga Saturday, with 3 games on this channel today. So we've got a couple more later on, but we have got the half-2 kickoff of Borussia Dortmund versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Other games going on today that'll probably keep me out: Leverkusen, Schalke, Mainz, Armenia for KD, Wolfsburg, Cologne for Wolfsburg in this battle currently, and Augsburg, Hoffenheim. But it is 5th versus 4th. 4 points separating this team. A win for Dortmund puts them 1 point behind. A win for Frankfurt puts them 1 point behind Wolfsburg in that battle for the Champions League qualification. This is thing, and it's all to do with that Leverkusen game. If Dortmund lose today and Leverkusen pick up a win, Leverkusen will be on the same points as them. So this game means everything in the landscape of the Champions League spots, I would say. Both teams look very strong. Dortmund have got a couple of players back. Frankfurt, they've just gone attacking as they do, but going to be a very, very fun game. As always, it's me. As always for the Dortmund watch-alongs, it's me, Rowan. Hope everyone is all good in this fine Saturday afternoon in the UK, whatever time it is. And we've already messed up here. The hair's already gone. Look at that. What's going on there? What's going on there? Okay, we got it. Be sure to look at the team lineups as we're 3 minutes away from kickoff. We can do, as Katie just said, Mams, Hello, Billy and Kurt, they're both Manchester United fans from Australia, and they both said hello, how are you? Hope you're all good. But yeah, up the minds for KD, exactly. But we'll have a look at the team line. We'll start with the home side. Borussia Dortmund, it's Marwin Hitz in net, then Chan, Akanji, Hummels, and Schulz. Now, I don't know if this is true, but this is what I'm going off the most likely formation, just based off the players that are on the pitch, because Google, I think, has got it wrong. It says Akanji's playing at right back, and I don't see that. But that's back four. Then it's Thomas Delaney at CDM, then Thorgan Hazard on the right, Jude Bellingham, and then Marco Reus is back in the midfield, the captain, and then Rafael Guerreiro on the left-hand side, obviously making his return from injury. His game playing as a left mid, and then up front it's that man, Erling Haaland. Everything. He's been the talk of the town recently, with his agent, Mino Raiola, travelling all over the world, trying to get him that move. If he goes, he goes. It looks like he's more than likely to leave. And on the bench, it is Berkey, Morid, Hood, Brandt, Rainier, Munier, Piszczek, Reina, and Knopf. One biggest thing, no backup striker. Now, Knopf is a naturally right mid. If Haaland pulls up with an injury or he needs to come off, there's no Stefan Tigesh, there's no Yusufa Mokoko. There is no depth at the striker, which could be a huge worry for Dortmund. But if we look at the Frankfurt lineup, it is Kevin Trapp in there, then it's a back three of Stefan Ilsanka, Tuta, and Evan and Dick. And then on the right, it's Eric Dem making his return to Dortmund. And then it's Djibril South, Sebastian Roeder, former Dortmund man, and then Filip Kostic in that midfield. And then up front, it's attacking three of Andre Silva, Amin Younes, and Luka Jovic. They're going to give Dortmund's defence a world of pain today. Just feeling on the bench, it's Hudicic, Stefan Zuber, Daichi Kamada. If you love Daichi Kamada, don't forget to check out the sports-corner.com. There's a great piece on Kamada. Timmy Chandler, he may score goals. Schubert, Barkok, Jetro Willems, and Bordner. Very strong side. Good strong side. That front three of Frankfurt is dangerous. And I'm scared. I am very scared, to be brutally honest. I feel like they can cause some major problems. Kyle says, hello, Rowan. I know how are you? I'm doing great, mate. I hope you're doing all good. Okay, place Trevor. Come on, Frankfurt. Not happening. It might happen. It might. I'll be brutally honest. It could happen. I'm not going to be thinking them front three are scary. And the last time we did a Frankfurt watch-along would have been me and KD for the Bayern game. And so it's sort of their next biggest game. But don't forget, we have got more games coming up. I'll run the advert now before the game kicks off. But so obviously, we've got this game. We've got Borussia Dortmund versus Eintracht Frankfurt. That's kicking off in literally probably like 10 seconds. We have then got Bayern Munich versus Leipzig, a battle at the top. This could really set the wheels in motion for the end of the season. Who's going to win that? And then we have a little bit of a palate cleanser. Not a game that isn't as high octane as the other two, but it means a lot in that mid-table. Gladbach versus Freiburg. Then the Premier League of Darts is here on the channel. Is with Josh. It'll start at 7:05 every night on the 5th, the 6th, the 7th. Basically, the week commencing from the 5th, that entire week. he will be streaming also. That would be WrestleMania coverage week. So it is WrestleMania season in wrestling. There's going to be so much, and there'll be a lot more coverage on the channel. So if you're not a wrestling fan, unlucky. But maybe you can get into it if you tune into WrestleMania week. But Andre Silva is going to get us kicked off in this game. And I'm very much looking forward to it. As he does, and it's kickoff here at the Signal Iduna Park, and a long ball already up to the top. It's going to be a big game. I mean, for Rafael Guerrero and Marco Reus, both returning from injury. So they've been claiming, obviously, Jadon Sancho is out for a while. I think he misses both Manchester City games. Dortmund do have that Champions League on Tuesday, whereas Frankfurt do get a bit more of a break. But if we look at sort of the form coming into this match, obviously we just had the international break, so all of it's going to be very different in terms of the players. Are they going to be more fatigued, or are they going to be more invigorated? But if you look at Dortmund's past fixtures, they drew 2-2 with Cologne on the 20th of March, then they beat Hertha, and then they got that 2-2 draw with Sevilla in the Champions League. So not the most convincing from the yellow and black side, really. They haven't looked their best this season at all. When they have a full-strength team, I think they are a very dangerous side. I think when Sancho is fit, they're a good team, but once Sancho's not there, you really are lacking. And then if we look at the Frankfurt team, they're coming off a 5-2 win against Union Berlin, a 1-0 draw with Leipzig, and a 1-0 draw with Stuttgart. So again, not the most best form in terms of them draws, but their last club game was that 5-2 win over Union, which is really going to be probably in their back of the heads that they say, well, we can score goals, that's not a worry. As Guerrero. I think Guerrero actually might be playing on the right today, or even in the midfield. I'm just having a look. Be interesting to see how they know that Thorgan Hazard there on the right. Oh, it's Marco Reus as well. It'll be interesting to see what they actually do end up playing. But if we just do that. Also, I've got a lovely drink. This Malibu pineapple is lovely. It's Thomas Delaney, who I think has been one of Dortmund's best. Obviously, Baron Erling Haaland. He's been one of Dortmund's best players this season. Who's really, I think he's the reason that sometimes the games haven't been even more embarrassing. Thorgan Hazard did get nutmegged there. Very embarrassing. Got to keep your legs close there, pal. But I really like Delaney. As he nearly plays a poor misplaced pass. Hits all Hoof, obviously Marwin hits. Starting for Dortmund, so sort of him and Roman Berkey switch, but it's Borussia Dortmund on the left. It's inside the box. Good defending there. From I think that was Stefan Ilsanker made the pivotal block. Another high ball lane, and Kevin Trapp will collect. But I don't think this Frankfurt side is relentless. I mean, when Luka Jovic sort of returned to the club, they seemingly just got better and better. If you look at the top goal scorers this year, so it is Lewandowski, but after that, it's Andre Silva on 21 goals and then Haaland, so it is really a battle of the strikers today. It really is. I think the one problem that Frankfurt have, if you look at the list, same with Dortmund, is there is no one else there until you get to, not even in the top 15, top 18, there is no Dortmund or Frankfurt players, so seemingly both all a one-sided team. I mean, the next player you get is Jadon Sancho, who is a joint 19th on 6 goals, so both teams clearly rely on their main strikers. That's a great ball over the top. Hazard plays immediately in good block there by Evan Ndicka. A pillar of this Frankfurt. I love Evan Ndicka. No bias there. It's not like he was in my starting 11 on FIFA. But it's Guerrero now. Plays it through to Hazard, unmarked. He's got a lot of time. Plays the ball in. Trapp spills it. But Frankfurt do well to partially get it out, and I think they will eventually get it clear. It was the Min Yunis who managed to shepherd it out, but Kevin Trapp there spilling the ball. It's a close opportunity for Borussia Dortmund. Early pressure from Dortmund here. Frankfurt just sitting and eating it up. But they've lost the ball again this time. So Jude Bellingham now. Linking up. Well, I mean, who's... So I think that is... I'm just going off. I think that's Guerrero on the left, I presume. It's Nico Schultz. You can't tell with the fullbacks of Dortmund who is playing where. So that throw is taken. Marco Reus plays it into the box. And he'll go for the first corner of the game. Head away by Sebastian Rode, the talisman. As we like to name him here. Heads it away for a corner kick. But yeah, we've got some great games today. That that Bayern Leipzig game is so interesting. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be very, very fun indeed. I'm trying to load up the Bundesliga table here. I mean, obviously there's that 4-point gap between Bayern and Leipzig, but this game really can put it as a 1-point game. As the corner does come in, Akanji just misses it. It goes all the way over his head. Marco Reus still gets it back to Delaney, and Akanji trying to link up here. And Frankfurt, they still won't get it cleared. But Chan will play. Oh, it's a free kick here. Just behind the halfway line for Frankfurt. I feel like Frankfurt can just sit up and eat up the pressure. The Haaland hasn't been released yet in this opening 5 minutes. But I think once you let Erling Haaland have a dig, have a shot, that momentum swings with him. One ball over the top though. Header won by Chan, who is playing, I think, right back today. There's now Kanji on that right hand side. All by himself. Lays it off for Hazard. Switched it all the way across the left to Nico Schultz now. Ball onto the wing. To Marco Reus. I don't know why, but this quality is awful. I don't know what it is, but Reus to Chan. Outside the box. Tran tries to play it in. And goes straight out for a goal kick. And Chan, who's played so many positions this season for Borussia Dortmund. Playing at possibly centre back, possibly right back today. So without Dan Axel Zagadou. So very soon, Matteo Mori's only just returning from injury. Maybe that's why they're not playing a right back. No, Thomas Meunier as well on the bench. Maybe Terzic just has more faith with Chan at fullback rather than his natural fullbacks. As Haaland plays it through to Bellingham. Good block by Sebastian Rode, who's been all over the pitch today. It's a throw one off Evan and Dicker. Sorgan Hazard, who's been a bright spark after returning from injury. Obviously a very injury-prone player, but he's come back into the side, starting 11, and not played bad. I don't think he's playing his best, but Bellingham puts a ball in. Good block again this time by, that is Evan and Dicker again. Another great block by the centre-back. Another corner for Borussia Dortmund. And Frankfurt haven't got anywhere near Marwin Hitz currently. Haven't got anywhere near him. The corner will be crossed in by Torgan Hazard. Good ball in. Headed away well by Frankfurt. Now Bellingham plays it off to Nico Schultz to sit back. Long ball over the top. Chan wins the header. He's got enough in it to get to Hazard, who plays a lovely ball in. Good defending there at the back post. I think that was Eric Durm at the back post there. So natural fullback. I'm guessing Frankfurt are playing a 5-back. Well, on the defense, they're playing 5 at the back. Another ball in, blocked again. Oh, and outside the box, that was Rafael Guerrero, just blazing it wide. But Frankfurt not got much of the ball this game in this early start. Actually takes a deflection. It was already going wide, but it takes a deflection. I think that was off Haaland. So all about, the thing is, Frankfurt can just hit any time. Kostic tries to play a release, and that's Andre Silva on the wing. But he puts it straight out for throwing. The Frankfurt players are claiming for throwing, not being given. And I'll go back to Marwin Hitz. And I think that the decision has been reversed. It has gone for a Frankfurt throw. It's Kostic now. Takes that throw in. Header won well by Manuel Akanji, who I still can't tell if he's playing at right back. Still can't tell. Him and Chan have been switching so much. Throwing taken quick. It's headed to outside the box. There's no one there. Handball claims here. As it was there, I think that was Amin Younis who outside the box takes a lovely shot. Blocked well. I think that was by Matt Hummels claiming for handball. It's going to be checked by VAR. Younis has a great shot outside the box. Ooh, I think I might hit the ribs. We'll have a look here, better angle. Just takes a lovely touch just outside the box. It's all to do with this ruling of, is it a natural position? It does hit Hummels' hand, but it's a natural position. The check is over, not being given. So Dortmund getting off lucky there. And Channel chest it back to Mauin hits. But see, that's where Frankfurt dangerous, cutting open that Dortmund defence. There was so much room. I think Yunis could have laid off. I think it could have been Luka Jovic on that right hand side. Could have laid it off instead. Plays through, but there's ball over the top. Then Nico Schulz end up at striker position there, but Kevin Trapp comes out quick. Now there's a lot of open space on the left hand side. And Thomas Delaney gives away a foul in the midfield, slows that counter attack from Frankfurt. Kevin Trapp, smart decision making from the keeper there. Comes out quick, stops Nico Schulz getting it. Erling Haaland was to the right of him, just couldn't get there in time. Sau now. To Ilsanker. To Sebastian Roda, who plays it through to Filip Kostic. And love the ball inside. Blocked in the midfield, but it's still with Kostic. Still with Kostic. Puts a good high ball in. Not cleared. It's like in and it's in the back of the net. And it's 1-0 Eintracht Frankfurt. And it's another Dortmund defensive error. And who is that heads in? It might be goal number 22 for Andre Silva. It's a Nico Schulz error here. It's Kostic. He wins the ball back after a deflection from, and that's Jude Bellingham. Then Evan and Dicker on the overlap, allows Kostic to space. Ball's crossed in. Schulz goes to clear, but he just doesn't head the ball. It comes off, I think, Andre Silva. And it's looping over hits. Hits probably should do a lot better there. Left scrambling. It comes off Nico Schulz. He's dinked it over his own keeper. That'll be an own goal for Nico Schulz. And that'll be 1-0 Eintracht Frankfurt. And that is awful from Nico Schulz. That is awful from Nico Schulz. And it's 1-0 Eintracht Frankfurt. Poor defending. Andre Silva puts him under great pressure. Don't take it away from that. But Schulz just does not see where he's looking to head it. And he heads it straight into the back of his own net. Delaney, though. Good ball over the top for Marco Reus, who will get it. Up against Tuta. Still Marco Reus. To Guerrero. To Schulz. So got to make up for his previous mistake. Now Thomas Delaney's got, and that's Jude Bellingham in a bit of open space. Chance drifted to the right. That's awful from Nico Schulz. It's a great finish, don't get me wrong. Just in the wrong net. Royce tries to play through Haaland. To Chan. Chan tries to play a ball in. Headed well by Ilsanker. Cleared away by Roda. Not as far as Thomas Delaney. Dortmund are attacking here. With Nico Schulz. Want to make up, and it's still Nico Schulz. Lovely drive down the left. Great tackle from Tuta, who comes across quickly. And that is lovely footwork from Amin Yunis. Foul's not been given, he's complaining. Dortmund have won it back here. But good defending from Tuta early there. Just cuts across Nico Schulz. Schulz does get past two. And it's back to Nico Schulz, and this time good defending from, I think that's Eric Durm. No, it's given us a foul. Schulz pulling up Eric Durm's shirt. Come on, Nico Schulz. Could have done. It's a great ball in by Kostic. It really is. And I think Schulz has just tried to head it anywhere. And he just flicks it over hits. Hits his left wrong-footed. He tries to jump and parry it out. Goes in the back of the net. And Dortmund have got a mountain to climb now. Also, they've got that big game against Manchester City midweek. If I'm right in saying. I think I'm right in saying, yeah. And so it's Real Madrid-Liverpool as well. So that's going to be a very interesting game thing. But, God, if they lose to thing, I gave Dortmund a slither of a chance that they beat Manchester City. If Nico Schulz is doing defending like that, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. And now the ball's played. It's Roda with a lot of space. Still Roda. All by himself. Lays it off to Sau. Who gets it to, I think that was Luka Jovic, but he just lays it off to a Dortmund player. And Dortmund is on the counter-attack now. Thorgan Hazard on that right-hand side. Pacing on the right. Got no support. And so we'll just have to switch it all the way across, and he gives it away, Hazard. So Untitled, who is drifting into the midfield. Andre Silva now to Filip Kostic on that left-hand side up against Can. Kostic with another early ball in. The header's won. And it was a great header by Andre Silva. But Can, Mauen Hits just gets to it. But Filip Kostic's balls have been impeccable today. And don't take that. Luka Jovic is my cousin. So I went, Luka Jovic is your cousin? That's quite cool. That's quite cool. Well, as a Dortmund fan, I don't want Luka Jovic to do well. No, I think his confidence was shot at Real Madrid. So to do really well is Bellingham. Lays off to Hazard. Hazard all by himself here. Lays off to Bellingham on that right hand side. Emin Dicker comes across. Bellingham plays the ball in. Great block there by, I think that was Ilsanker. Headed all the way back. And a poor header by Bellingham to try to control it down. But God, this has been poor from Dortmund. I mean, Frankfurt haven't done much, don't get me wrong, but when they've shot, it's been on target. And they look like they can score at any time, whereas Dortmund have looked poor. Obviously, all it takes is get that ball to Haaland and he can do wonders. There's a reason why teams are wanting to sign him now before his release clause goes. And there's a reason that Dortmund are probably interested in these offers. Get the most money you can for. I know they'd love to keep for another season, but you could get a nice amount of money now for him. And it's all to do with Dortmund get Champions League, and the way they're playing now, it's not happening because it's Frankfurt on the attack now. Eric Durm. Still Eric Durm. Outside the box, drives low. Just not enough on it, not even on target. But a good run from the natural fullback there. The former Dortmund spent 6 years at Borussia Dortmund before moving to... Oh, he went Premier League, weren't he? This is where I'm going to go. Where are we at? Which Premier League side? It won't click on my head until I say it. Huddersfield. Fucking Huddersfield. I can't believe we're at Huddersfield. He weren't there long. I don't think he even played the championship with them, did he? Joined in 2018. Left the year after, yeah. On a free as well. How many games has he played for Frankfurt? I think he's played half of the games for Frankfurt this season. If I'm right in saying also. Why have I've got two tabs loaded up for the thingy game. For this game. How many games have we played? Yeah, he's nearly played half of the games, Eric Durm, for Frankfurt this season. Royce though, all by himself. Good tackle by Tuta, who's won the ball back, and it's found Sebastian Roda, who's got Durm on the right hand side. Durm lays it off to Jovic. Still Luka Jovic. To Younes. He's got Kostic on the left. Tries to play through to Jovic. A little bit of a block and channel hoof it out. But Frankfurt look great as Haaland's all by himself. Heads it into the midfield. To Bellingham, who's been fouled in the midfield. Holds his leg immediately. And South's just going to get a warning. It's going in late on the young 17-year-old Jude Bellingham. Got his first England call-up this tournament. Has had games where he's looked like the best Dortmund player. And then he's had games where he's been pretty invisible, but as he's slowly becoming a thing. And oh my God, Chelsea, the ref is an effing disgrace. What's this about, John? Is this about Thiago Silva's sending off? As Hazard lays off to Can, who dinks it across. Header's won by Durm, but he flicks it to Marco Reus. Puts a good ball in. Header away by Tuta. To Schultz. To Delaney, back to Schultz. Puts another ball in. It's lurking at the back post to Hazard. But he can't gamble on it. And it's very clear, obviously, what Dortmund wanted to do. Get it to the head of Erling Haaland. But the balls just have not got to him. Anyway, so I'm just pissed off with Chelsea losing to West Brom. By the way, can't wait for WrestleMania 37 and he can't wait for and. Yeah, same. It's going to be really fun pay-per-view. It really is. It's going to be a great pay-per-view. As Kevin Trapp will take the goal kick. But Filip Kostic has looked so dangerous. I mean, Younes has been all over that midfield like a bad rash. Winning the ball back, and I say that, and it's Guerrero. Still with the ball on his feet. Gets past Roda. Puts it to the left to Nico Schultz, who has to stop. Play it through to Delaney, who is trying to stop him in Younes from getting the ball. and just wins the foul. And Dortmund will take the free kick quick to Bellingham. Against Sebastian Rode. Delaney went a bit viral this weekend after he scored a lovely scorpion kick in a training for Denmark, but shame he can't do it in this game. Because I think Dortmund would need that now, as that's a good ball in behind, well defended by Mats Hummels, who many German fans have been calling for a call-up just as another sort of experienced head in that back line. The Rock, Dean Ambrose, Becky Lynch, CM Punk and AJ Lee. Right, I could see two of them returning. I could see The Rock and Becky Lynch coming back. Moxley's not. And I don't see Punk and AJ Lee unless WWE offered them something very good that would make it the worthwhile for coming back. Evan and Dicker's got to get out here. He does well, clears it long. And as far as Bellingham, who keeps it under his feet. Guerrero plays it through to Haaland on his right hand side, and he just puts it wide. It was a good ball in behind by Rafael Guerrero. He was not playing at his natural fullback. Bellingham does really well to win it back, dinks it to Guerrero, who dinks it to Haaland, and then on his right foot, Haaland just puts it wide past the net. Dortmund's probably best chance of the game right now. Finally got to the feet of Haaland. Could have squared it across. Yeah, Chelsea did lose 5-2 with Shashank. Very embarrassing, especially against West Ham. Just Sam Allardyce masterclass. Best manager. Don't forget, Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig. That will be at 5:25 with KD. So don't forget to join in for that. So it goes out for a throw in here. That's going to be a great game. The thing is, it's such a good day for football right now. Also, I know that we're not doing all the games, but we've got the obviously the Bundesliga game later on. But then, like, you've got, if I'm right in thinking, PSG Lille will be a great game. Also Leipzig Bayern, Leicester Man City going to be a good game. Arsenal Liverpool, and then obviously Gladbach Freiburg, which I don't know. It's a strange game. I feel like obviously it's 8th versus 10th. Fairness, a win puts Freiburg up to 7th and puts Gladbach up to 7th. Chan's done really well on that right hand side, squares it across, and it just doesn't go to anyone. I think he was offside anyway. But Chan loves that drive up front. But yeah, he's way offside, him and Bellingham. Well, Bellingham playing it through to him. But nice bit of football from Dortmund. I think they've got to try something a bit different if they want to what's it called? Get something from this game, even a pointer. But if you need to get the win here. It's a good ball over the wing. Kostic should really well to get it under his feet, and now Filip Kostic puts it across. Good tackle there from, I think that was Manuel Akanji there. Akanji screaming, saying it came off Kostic. Or something's being said, but it wouldn't have come. It definitely came off Akanji. No, it didn't. It came off Kostic. It looked like it came off Kostic there, but it will be a corner for Frankfurt. I mean, Eunice will stand over it. But it was a great first touch by Filip Kostic. I think it might come off the back of a Akanji possibly. But it is a corner. Eunice will cross in. You've got to keep out for them big three centre-halves in Tuta, Ilsanker and Evan and Dicker. The cross comes in. It don't beat the first man. And that is hoofed away by Erling Haaland for throwing. Who definitely is permanently looking happy. Big Sam World Cup. Big teams losing today. Could Leipzig beat Bayern? 100%. I think this is probably the best chance for Leipzig to go take the lead. No Lewandowski. That is the huge miss for Bayern Munich. No Robert Lewandowski to change that game. We know how big of an impact he is. He hasn't missed many games. I remember, shot from outside the box there by Gibril Sal. Just go straight into Sam's face. But I know we were looking at the games that Lewandowski has missed, and there hasn't been many. There has not been many at all that he's missed. I think he played the one after the Club World Cup. And when they didn't, but the problem is when Lewandowski didn't score, others players step up. The thing is, if you lose Lewandowski, you've still got, like we always say, their depth is incredible. You could put Sane and Gnabry up front and still have Koeman on that wing to sit and replace one of them. Speaking of the wing, it's with Hazard on the wing, who's driving outside the box. Hazard plays through Haaland. Haaland, great stop by Kevin Trapp outside the box. Good block. That's a great block by Sal there. As Hazard drives in the middle, chips it through to Haaland, who is onside. Trapp sticks a foot out, and then Guerrero hits on the volley, and it comes off Sal's head. You expect Erling Haaland to put that in there. Just gets away from him a little bit, and Trapp does really well, opens up his body. Guerrero now inside the box, tries to play through, it's at the feet of Haaland, lays off for Bellingham, bit too much on it. Delaney outside the box, back to Bellingham, Schultz on the overlap. Kostic did get a yellow card for something, I think it was something to do with the referee when they were having a word with him. By Leverkusen scored, thank you Jordan. For one sec, you kept me updated. Guerrero though, Hazard now, to Chan. Chan's put it onto his right foot, we know he loves the shot from outside the box. To Guerrero, who's giving it away to Younes, and then Chan will foul him. As we load up. We'll load up the other games just to check how they're all going on. But as Jordan said, there has been a goal for Leverkusen, which is annoying because why isn't it coming up? It was Lucas Alario, I've just seen it on Twitter. A goal for Lucas Alario there. Okay, why? Okay, sod it. I'm getting angry. There we go. Load up the game. But yeah, I was thinking you said 1-0 to Leverkusen. Augsburg are 2-0 up against Hoffenheim. Ruben Vargas and Andre Hahn goal. Wolfsburg Cologne still 0-0. And Mainz Arminia is still 0-0. Who's the Mainz team? Is Ridley playing? If Ridley doesn't play from place for Wolfsburg, I forgot he moved. Bellingham plays it through to Haaland. Tries to get past back. Good tackle there. From Frankfurt, and that was Ilsanker. They've held well here. Kostic plays the ball in behind. To Andre Silva, good defender from Manuel Akanji. Let's have a look. Burkhardt and Glatzel up front by themselves. So Burkhardt coming off that under-21 World Cup. Euros. With Armenia. Vogelslam and Vlap up front. I'm not going to act like I know who they are. Ami Maya there. Again, also captain of the German under-21s. And then for Leverkusen, Lucas Alario getting on the score sheet. And I think, as you'd expect, the game is all Leverkusen. Looks like Schalke will be going down this season. Chan plays it across to Akanji, back to Hummels. Dortmund got to get out here. Back to Hitz, who's just going to have to hoof along with pressure from Andre Silva. Chelsea fans are not real Chelsea fans. You don't call for managers to be sacked like that. I know it's an embarrassing loss and you don't want that, but now after one game, let's say that happened 3 times in a row, then you can start talking, but you don't do it immediately. Free kick's been taken quick because Younes to Luka Jovic, who's found Andre Silva, but a poor touch from Silva puts it out of play. But Frankfurt, they just catch Dortmund napping. There's so much space on that left-hand side, just because Chan loves to drift in to cover that centre-back role, as he's been doing this season. But it just leaves so much space on that right-hand side for Philip Kostic. Timo Werner needs time, fans can F off Said Selverner. I know there's been rumours of letting him go back to the Bundesliga, but I don't know if any... The only team I see taking him is Dortmund, and that's because they need a striker, but... Give him time. You never know. It might be one of the things that he genuinely just can't adjust to this league, and you just cut your losses and sell him while you can. But you're not going to get for as much as you bought for it. As Haaland's on the left. Good defender from Roda. Haaland does win it back. Uses his strength really well there to body Roda. As in Thomas Delaney doesn't win the ball back against Younes. And there's a free kick for Frankfurt in their own half. I think it's Mats Hummels who comes in late. But yeah, I think you keep it for one more season. Then you're not going to definitely get as much money, but you've at least given him a bit more time to really adjust. It might just not be his league. It might not just be his league. It's one of them things. 2-2 will play back to Kevin Trapp. 15 minutes left in this game, and I don't really see any goals coming from any teams that can replace it, but we need Haaland and Aguero. I don't think you'll be getting both of them. I think Haaland's an option, but you spent so much money that surely, in fairness, City probably have done it a lot, so... And it's only Chelsea, United, City are the 3 English teams, then Madrid and Barca are the Spanish teams. I think it's Manchester City is going to, which is fair enough. They need a replacement for Aguero, and Haaland is definitely... Dortmund losing Haaland, defo leaving this summer. Yeah, same. But I think at least they might be getting a bit more money for him rather than his release clause. I think if you came for another season, he might get you back Champions, but a lot of these players are going to want Champions League. They are, don't get me wrong. But I don't know whether, if they get Europe, I think a couple might just stay, just bide the time. I think Haaland and Sancho are really the only 2 I can see losing. Off the top of my head, is the only 2 I can see losing. Like, Haaland's going to one of them clubs for a lot of money, and Sancho's probably going to United. Which is fair enough. I don't blame them. They've carried the team this season. That's one thing that I'm sort of looking forward to next year, is seeing how Dortmund operate without Haaland and without Jadon Sancho. It'll be really interesting. I don't see Aguero go to another Premier League. To be honest, I don't. Spain, probably. I know in Barca are rumours, so it could be with Messi. But, yeah, I don't, like you said, I don't see him staying at, going to another Premier League club. He's City's man. He's a legend at Manchester City. So, and he's one of the Premier League's best. I think it'd be weird seeing him in another Premier League kit. Pepper's ruled out smoke screen, mate. Smoke screen Jordan. They're definitely going to get a replacement. They're not going to stick with Gabriel Jesus. Lovely footwork by Eunice, who gets bundled over to the floor. Bellingham to Hazard. Good defending from Sal there, but Hazard gets past him. Still Thorgan Hazard. He's got to run on the right. Oh, that's such a poor decision making. Tries to play it to the left. Not enough power on it, and Dermo will collect, but I think, yeah, Marco Reus making a lovely run in the midfield. Should have played it to him. Instead, he plays it to absolutely no one. Kostic tries to release Evan Ndicka. Good tackle by Cham. Pep said Man City Jordan, Manchester City can probably afford any player they want. It's Manchester City at the end of the day. If Pep really would want him, they would get him. I think if Manchester City boards wanted him and Pep didn't, they would still buy him. It'll be interesting to see how Haaland plays in the Premier League. It really would. Oh! As Sal puts a fist to... a flying arm to someone's face. I think it could have been Guerrero. Who sold it like a prime boxing film. Yeah, just swings his arm up. Clips him. Just a simple yellow. As Eunice is complaining. It wasn't on purpose. Simple yellow. Don't expect anything more. As all the Frankfurt players are still complaining about something. As Sal apologises to Carrera. It'll be fine. Roman and Chelsea kind of found away. I think you spent enough money, but I don't know. It's one of the things of the clubs will have the money somewhere, and they'll have it in. They'll get a deal where they get enough money for him. But it's all to do with the clubs. I think United is maybe out of the Premier League teams. I think Dortmund want 120 mil for Sancho. I mean, it's crazy money, but I still pay for United. He's a talent, and we need more talent in him. The thing is, Jadon Sancho is still so young. Where is it? He's still so young. He's 21. Right. So you're also going to never get that money. You are. You're never going to get 120 million back. That's just stupid. But if you look at his stats this season at all, and considering he has been out injured for quite a couple of games, 6 goals, 11 assists. He's also broken the assist record in the Bundesliga for the youngest assist. Like, if we load up his stats for all seasons. So this season, 6 goals, 11 assists in the Bundesliga, 2 in the Champions. So overall this season it's 12 goals and 16 assists in all competitions. Last year it was 17 goals, 17 assists for a 20-year-old. Would he be 20? Or would he even be 19? He could have been even 19. March 25th last year. So he would have been 19 and 20, which is unreal for a player of his age. So yeah, 100% he's worth that much. If he wasn't as thinking, there we go. His stats as a player overall here for Dortmund: 46 goals, 60 assists. It's unreal. It really is. It really is. That's for Dortmund. In the Bundesliga, it's 36 goals, 50 assists, which is still absolutely mental. It's 100% worth the money. Goal Clyde in Edinburgh City. Fucking Scotland. No one cares for Scottish football. Oh, Schultz has lost it again. Now it's Andre Silva pacing through. It was Eunice to Andre Silva, sorry. The poor ball by Eunice outside the box, though. Still Eunice. Lays off to Jove Kostic, who plays over thing. Jordan, I don't need updates on the Scottish League, mate. I don't mind the Bundesliga because I'm not obviously always looking at that, but I don't need the Scottish League because I'm just going to sort my camera out. So I know it's a bit glitchy. There we go. Should fix it. Yeah, I don't need this as scope. It's for Scottish football. Fair play. I didn't say Crotone. Wait, who was Crotone playing? As Kostic plays the ball in, Haaland blocks at the front post. Still not got out. Eunice tries to play through. Silva. What Crotone? I sort of want to know who Crotone played now. I didn't really need the updates, but I'm intrigued. Oh, right. They lose it 3-1 to Napoli. He said goal to Crotone. Napoli scored more recently. It's half time. Unless he scored straight when he just hasn't updated on Google. Some good games in Serie A. There isn't. Juventus Napoli is midweek, which is a very good game. That's during the Premier League as well. Oh, Weston McKennie, the day boy. He's having a party. Oh, it's 3-2, okay. And I know which league Crotone is in. I'm just on about the. It's fine. I didn't know who they were playing. As Haddad's got a corner for Dortmund. Something they're a bit more dangerous from Dortmund with the height of Mats Hummels. Cross comes in. It's a high ball. Hummels wins the header, but puts it straight to the hands of Kevin Trapp. With 7 minutes left, this game has slowed down. If you look at the stats of the game, it's been all Frankfurt. Not in terms of possession, Dortmund have had 6% possession to their 40, but Dortmund 4 shots, 1 on target. Frankfurt 5 shots, 2 on target. It's been all Frankfurt in terms of in front of the goal. Let's talk about all Frankfurt. It's Kostic on that left-hand side. Puts an early ball in. It's still in and around. Hummels heads it, doesn't head it as far as Evan and Dicker. Eunice outside the box. And it's a good tackle there. Dortmund play very aggressive football. It hits the hand of Thomas Delaney. Someone's gone down injured here, and I think that probably cramp the way he's down with it. I think they're just saying it wasn't in a natural position. I think that's probably a penalty, but we'll leave it. Hi Chris, hope you're all just creeped around on the. What? Fair, it started to sound like a really good game, KL. Sounds like a really good game. Hi Chris, hope you're all good. Did Carlisle end up winning today, Chris? I saw they were winning. I had them on my bet. How is Dortmund defending with Neil said with 8 legs? They're not, Jordan. They're not. I nearly made myself laugh. Oh, if Ennis Hummels does go in behind on Eunice there, I'm just going to check my bet, by the way. If I log in. I did have a team win. Oh no, Chelsea let me down because they're awful. Chelsea let me down as well, which is the worst thing. So did Brentford, actually, so I can let them off. Cloud with simple 2-0 win as well. Well done, Carlisle. At least Carlisle could win a game. I'm like, Borussia Dortmund, who thingy? I'm going to look. The thing is, I know Kieran was doing it as a joke. I'm looking at the Ukrainian league. Oh my god, it was a hat-trick for Artem Bondarenko. Fair play. In fairness, Inula nearly got back. They got a penalty in the 88th minute. God, great 10. It's a battle for 10th. Oh, they were like 10th, 9th, depends how you think. Wait, Dnipro won? That's so weird. Wait, what? Well, they got back to this handball now. Does hit the hand of Thomas Delaney. Interesting to see. No, it's just saying nothing. Referee says no, not a foul. Not a handball, sorry. Has a Minunis come off? Good thanks. Calvin 2-0, back-to-back 2 wins. 3 points per player, so good performance. It was scrappy. The thing is, you are picking up your form again. You're putting yourself in that playoffs. So is Minunis still off? I think he stayed on, didn't he? If I'm right in saying. Yeah, he still stayed on. Where is he? I can't see him. Chan Megses. Kostic. Hazard does really well to get it out now. Bit of space here for Dortmund. Good defender from Sau. Finds Haaland. Puts it through to the left to Nico Schultz. So scoring that own goal. So on the only goal of the game today. To Royce. Schultz on the overlap. Playing in the midfield. Bellingham's got it on the left. There's no one near him. Bellingham plays it across. And safe hands from Kevin Trapp. Good safe hands from Trapp there to save the ball. Lovely football from Marco Reus and Haaland and Jude Bellingham. Linking it well, but just couldn't get it back. West Ham women are winning 5-0. Hat-trick for Thomas. Well, when are West Ham playing? They're playing tomorrow. I presume tomorrow. Who have they got? Monday? I'm guessing they're the Monday night game. Yeah, Wolves. Battle of the W's. Battle of the W, shut up. Another quick update around in the Ukrainian league. Rukoviensk losing 1-0 to Zori. Can you believe it? I couldn't. You know, we'll leave it. We'll go have a look at the Ukrainian Premier League as well. Just think, currently one early goal though for Zoria. Artem Hormamov. It puts Zoria in third as well, getting that extension league because we know Volskla are a great side coming off a 3-0 win last week before the international break. Sorry. At home, Scunthorpe on Tuesday. I expect games to keep this winning run going. I'll be honest, I don't know who we're playing, but yeah, Scunthorpe are a winnable game. They should be a winnable game anyway. We've got Crawley. Yay. We will lose. They're 13th, aren't they? Where are we? 18th. Can we get relegated? We can still get relegated. Grimsby and Southend. Obviously, you did as a dub by beating Southend. Which I appreciate. Who have thingy got? So we've got Crawley. Who have... Southend have got more... 6:30. Oh, it's midweek, innit, idiot? It's April, innit? It's playing on Monday. Good ball in over the top. Goes over the head of Hummels. And it's offside anyway. Oh, Rugvizinski. They should be playing a lot better now. Good call by the referee, by the way. Hummels is way offside. The thing is, this game hasn't had too many chances. It's just... When you can think of fast, I think Frankfurt had a couple in the space of 5 minutes, but... Sassuolo have scored. Lovely footwork from Guerrero in the midfield. To Delaney. Bellingham tries to play in behind Royce. And wins a corner. Palmer and Lazio have both scored at the same time. Comes off there the shoulder of Evan and Dicker. And it'll be a corner for Dortmund nearly on the eve of half-time. 1 minute left of this first half and extra time. High ball in. It's found the feet of Chan. It's flicked on and it's in the back of the net. And it's Mats Hummels, the goal-scoring centre-half, the quarterback, as he's named. Puts it in. It was scrappy, but Mats Hummels gives them the goal in the final minute of the first half and brings Dortmund back into this game. Marco Reus plays a lovely high ball. Chan then chests it down the thing, and Hummels just swinging it on the half volley. Just flicks it in through the legs of Kevin Trapp, And it's 1-1 out of nowhere, and this game's changed. And it's Mats Hummels, the centre-back. I think, is that his 4th goal of the season? I think it could be his 4th goal of the season. Hummels puts it in, and we're sat here, and this game's changed 1-1. In what shouldn't have really been... Will Ronaldo leave Juve this summer? Who knows? Could go back to Real, I suppose. But up to him, innit? These one of them ones, maybe just wait and see. Is his contract? A good ball over the top by Delaney to Royce. Chest it down, just can't get it out from under his feet. It's found Royce outside the box though. Chips outside the box. Bellingham plays it through. Blocks. Still Jude Bellingham. Lovely turn. Still Bellingham. Still Bellingham. Still Jude Bellingham. Plays it off to Haaland. Plays it in behind to Guerrero. Squares it across. Puts it straight out of play. Well done to Jude Bellingham though, fighting. Go Dortmund. I don't feel so good. Well done to Jude Bellingham, by the way. Refusing to give up. Good ball in behind. And Guerrero just couldn't cut it across enough. Close as no extra time was announced. As we are over the time. I thought Rainey was in his phone there. He's looking at his shin pad. But 1-0. 1-1, sorry. I can't see the assistant. I can't see if the assistant put up a board. We're just going to keep on playing. I'd expect maybe like 3 minutes after that big break in play. Jovic to Yunus. To Sal, forced to go all the way back to Tuta. We'll get all the way to Kevin Trapp. Frankfurt still have the quality to get into this game and win it easily. Sal plays it through to Roda. Now to Eric Durm on that right hand side. Looking for a run from someone. It's forced to cut it back to Roda. He switches it all the way across to Ndika. Still having Ndika in the midfield. And Eric Durm made a running behind. Schultz covered. 3 minutes at the time of that. Goal Couture 3-3 versus Napoli. What? Really? Oh, please tell me it was Simi. Go on. Inject Simi into my veins. Also, who's Simeon Chukwuemeka? Is that Abdallah? Is that Sim? It's Simi! He's got a double. Please tell me he's got a hat-trick. Please tell me he's got a hat-trick. I'm gonna load up fucking Sky Bet I want to see. Qual Simi. Inform Simi. Did I have him on my bet? I did. Oh, fucking Messias or whatever he's called. Don't care. Jack Harrison scores for Leeds. I forgot even Premier League was on. Bellingham. 15 seconds left in this half, sorry. Lenny gets it down with his knee to Schultz. Plays through to Haaland. Haaland's limping a bit here. It's all good. He shows wearing just because there's no striker on the bench. Not even the best 22-year-old striker in the game. As the referee will blow the whistle for half-time. 1-1 here. Late goal in the half from Mats Hummels puts the game back to a draw. The other scores in the Bundesliga stand. Leverkusen are 1-0 up against Schalke. Lucas Alario goal. Also this game, it was an early goal by Nico Schultz, an own goal. Andre Silva with a bit of pressure, and Nico Schultz headed it into his own net. Then Mainz Arminia 0-0, Wolfsburg Cologne 0-0. Ridley back on, guessing is playing for Wolfsburg. He's in the right mid. That's 0-0. Augsburg currently 2-0 up against Hoffenheim, and Vargas and Hahn goal, putting them 2-0 up against Hoffenheim in I don't even know what I think, but in a good game there. Pardon me. That's all the goals that stand in the Bundesliga so far, but good game here. I think Dortmund ended up switching up and sort of turning the tide in favour. 6 shots, 3 on target to Frankfurt. It's fine, but I think Frankfurt have not been bad. They've just bided the time and they look dangerous. On that left wing with Kostic. I think on the right, Eric Durm hasn't done much, but I think Kostic just caused so many problems for Chan. Chan just loves drifting, doesn't he? Put him in a Fast and Furious movie and he'll be fine. But that table, the battle for Europa is close. It's very close because it's currently now, as the game stands, Leverkusen on 43 points, Dortmund on 44 points, Frankfurt on 4, and then Frankfurt on 48. But that Dortmund-Leverkusen battle is very close. That's going to be very interesting as we get later on into that season. But well done to Wolfsburg and Frankfurt holding on to Champions League stand. They're not going to probably get past Leipzig. But if they can hold on, if the result stays the same now, there's a 4-point gap between Frankfurt and Dortmund. It's not big enough a gap, but it's a loss. It's 1-0 leads. Hopefully Liverpool win tonight to make it through the weekend. Watch Arsenal beat us or draw with us after we wet our boxes and knickers after Chelsea. I like that you included both genders there. Go Real Madrid. Never mind Real Madrid. Go to... It's fine. It's okay. We'll leave it. Oh, Simi's got a double though. Oh, he genuinely might be the best player in the Serie A. Oh, Jesus Christ, by the way, I didn't realise how big the benches were. Oh, Riviere, why do I recognise him? Manuel Riviere. Did he used to play? Yeah, he used to play for Newcastle, I thought I recognised him. Oh, Simi, you're unreal, mate. Oh, I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. But half-time here, should we see what's coming up on the... Obviously, first of all, don't forget, check out the YouTube, youtube.com/The Sports Corner YT. You're already on it. Like, subscribe, notifications, all that. Don't forget to tune in to everything that's coming up later on today and during the week. The Twitter at @_TopGon. You've seen when we're going to go live and what stuff's coming up on the channel. The website, sports-corner.com. Not many new articles up there yet. There should be some more in the coming weeks. And then the Instagram, the _sports corner for also just social media, innit? But coming up on the channel this week. Oh, that would have been smooth if I got it first time. I don't know. It's obviously, we've got Dortmund Frankfurt right now. 1-1 as it stands. Frankfurt yet to score for themselves, but an own goal by Nico Schultz makes it 1-1. Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig. What a game. A top of the table clash. Leipzig can close that gap down to 1 point. Gladbach versus Freiburg is the later game. A battle in that sort of middle pack there. And then the Premier League of Darts is here on the channel. That is on the 5th of April. Starts at 7 o'clock every night for the entire week. So don't forget to join that. And that's like 4 hours each stream. So yes, so that goes from the 5th till the 9th. And also that week we will have a WrestleMania coverage. So we've got, there'll be no live streams, just because there'll be no live streams. But there is, Jesus Christ. I think that's real problem. There will be NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver, Night 1 and Night 2 videos after. There will be WrestleMania, sort of not reaction videos, but a little review. And then there will be, that's probably it, maybe a Raw After Mania review as well, just to see if anyone debuts. But I don't have much hope for the Raw After Mania just because there's no crowd. As Jordan said, there's been a goal for Zag. Who are they? I'm going to search Google for him. What league is this? What league is this? Is that Bulgarian? Wait, no, what? Hold up. Jordan, you said to be scores? Oh, wait, that's 2018. Wait. Okay, is this the Polish league? No, because there's no... What league is that? Hold up. I'm finding out here. It's Poland for sure, but... I don't even think it's the main... What league? The I-Liga. The one Liga? Here we go. The Fortuna 1. It's not even the first division of Polish football. They've never finished their season, in fairness. Is this the final game? Oh no, there's a bunch left. What division is this? If anyone can help me in the chat. Here we go. Currently in Fortuna 1 Liga is the men's second professional... So it's it's the second division. Sure, why not? Oh, they're getting the UEFA Europa Conference League. When does that start? Does that start this year? 2021-22 season. Yes. I'm just going to see how, who could qualify from this. Okay, here we go. So teams entering this round, and this is the group stage. So you get the 5 win. Oh God. So the first qualifying is 26 domestic cup winners from the association 30 to 55. Okay. So this is like, that is like some shoddy leagues. Okay, except Liechtenstein. Okay, teams transfer from the Champions League. So this is in the second qualifying round. The 7 teams eliminated from the Champions League first qualifying round, and the 3 teams. Okay, so that gives them an opportunity. Okay, the playoff round. 1 domestic league 5th place team from Association 5. What's Association 5? This is like proper maths. 4 domestic league 6th place teams from Associations 1 to 4. So I'm guessing that's like Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A. Maybe Italian League. And the EFL Cup winners. Okay, that's the League Cup in it. So they get to the playoff round in the group stage. Champions League teams don't get knocked down here. But 5 teams live for the Europa League qualifying. What? Oh, this is unfair. 8 group, 3rd place team. Oh no, 3rd place teams from the Europa League group stage. They go down. 8 winners and 8 group winners from the Premier League. Okay. It'll be fun. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be absolutely mental when that starts. Our list of broadcasters. I'm guessing BT have got it in England. United Kingdom BT's bar. Can't wait for the Europa Conference League watchalongs. Benevento and Parma have scored. I mean, while we wait for this game to come back, we might as well look at the Serie A because we're getting updates. Atalanta are 3-1 up. Napoli Crotone is 3-3. That's a good game, Napoli Crotone. Crotone putting up a fight. Benevento Parma is 2-1. Roma Sassuolo. Roma winning 2-1 and Bruno Perez goal. Genoa Fiorentina's 1-1. Oh, Ribery got sent off. Josh Caswell will not be happy. Verona beating Cagliari. Lazio beating Spezia. Shaw. Might as well just go through all the effing leagues now because we're going to get updates on all of them. Premier League, Leeds have beaten Sheffield 1-0. Jack Harrison. Who cares? It's a Yorkshire derby, which is nice. But God, I haven't checked fantasy this week actually. Fantasy been well fun to check because basically, if you don't know, I'm on the hunt for 1,000 points. I'm awful at fantasy. I forget all the time, so I'm on the quest for 1,000 points. And I don't know how many I'm on. There we go. Right, I'm on 0 today. Okay, is Pervader playing? Or is he on the bench or something? Please tell me he's not on the... Okay, he's on the bench. So if he comes on, he could get 1 point. There's a bunch of players, but they're just not going to play. How many points am I on in the top corner league? I'm on 998. So I need 2 more points in like 8 more game weeks. Doable. I definitely think it's 100% doable. But like I said, if you're new, don't forget like and subscribe. Twitter, @the_top corner. Josh will do all them Premier League darts live streams. We will have the Champions League watchalongs as well. Don't forget about that. So they will be next week. We will have 2 simultaneous streams. So there'll be one with Josh, where he'll be streaming the Premier League darts. So if you're a darts fan, hop in that. And then we will have the Champions League knockout stages. They will be Tuesday and Wednesday. So they will be going on the same time as Josh's darts. But go Udinese. Any bets for tonight? No, my bet went, Jordan. My bet went... I'm just having a look now. Yeah, so Chelsea lost and Brentford drew. But also, I have Real Madrid to beat Ajax 0-0. Wolfsburg to beat Cologne, and Cologne are currently... I've loaded up the game. Cologne are currently beating Wolves. It's currently 0-0. I have Leverkusen to beat Schalke. That's going on now. Lazio to beat Spezia, they're winning. And Napoli to beat Crotone. But the power of Sime is coming. Yeah, I found out, Jordan. I did... No, it's not Poland. It's Poland's second division, Jordan. It's Poland's second division. Zagliebeb, or the Beadle fucking bop. Where are you even finding out that score? Zagliebeb. Hold up, right? Unless does Zagliebeb and like the name you put was the goal scorer. But I presume the team's called Zagreb Lubin. Okay, right. Yeah, there's two teams. Right, so wait. So why did it come up with Liga 2 when I searched for this team? Because there's two teams. Quinton Seedorf's got a double for Sosnjevic. Go on. Oh, this ad break feels way longer than it is. So you on about Zagreb Lubin? They're not even playing. Lubin. Like, they're known as the Coppers. What a name. So I'm just gonna have a look at their stadium. Nice stadium. Where is it? In the middle? It's in the middle of no. No, it's not in the middle of nowhere. It's right next to a hospital. So tell you what, if you get injured, you've got it's like the Oldham one. I know the Oldham one is right next to a hospital. So I remember once going to a game and someone got injured in like the 90th minute. And then when we were leaving the stadium, you could see that the police had to create a path so they could. I don't think they ever used an ambulance. I just genuinely think they wheeled them over to the to the hospital. Didn't bother putting the thing. Is Kieran's told me there's been a goal of the Serie A. Who for though? I'm guessing it's for fucking Napoli. Oh wow, Napoli at 4-3. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Well, you know what, Kieran? It's just allowing it so Simi can get a hat trick and then get the equaliser to get them a point. Yeah. So Sosvianek, they're in the second division, Jordan. Yeah, they're in the second division. But Zagreb are in the first division, but they're not playing. So Zagreb Lubin playing the extra latter there, the first division, and fucking Lubin playing the third. Yeah, Zagreb Lubin playing the first division, and whatever that team is you've put plays in the second. It's the Liga going on as well. Liga, I think, is going on. It's 0-0 Real Madrid Eibar. Who cares? Really boring game. I mean, we'll have a look at the team lineups to see what changes these teams can make. So we'll start with Frankfurt. And I actually don't know. I think we'll see Daichi Kamada. Actually, I will check the yellow cards first before I do that. Where the team, I just want to see if anyone's on a yellow. So Kostic is an yellow and Sal. That's what I think. Sal will come off for Zuba. Or even Daichi Kamada, but I think Daichi Kamada will want to play. I realise. I think Daichi Kamada will want to play further up the pitch. So I would say, I say Daichi Kamada for Sal or Zuba. I want to see Timmy Chandler come on for Eric Durm because he'll score goals. But apart from that, they don't need to change much. I think Andre Silva, Yunus and Jovic have all played really well. Don't need to take them. Kostic has been incredible. Roda has been the talisman in the midfield. Eric Durm hasn't done much, so maybe take off Durm, put Kamada on the wing, but I'd say bring on Timmy Chandler. And then the defence has actually not had a bad game as well. And I say that, and I do see Daichi Kamada warming up, so he may come on here. And then for Dortmund, I'll check yellow cards first for Dortmund, but I don't think they've got any. If I'm right in saying, I am right, Dortmund don't have any yellow cards, so they're sort of free to make any changes. Mountain hits is in net. I would say Mario Munier for Chan, just because Chan is just drifting inside way too much and it's giving Kostic space. I think Julian Brandt will come on for Marco Reus. I think Gio will come on for Jude, or possibly Hazard, maybe, depending on the thing. What I would like to see, I would like to see Rainer for Reus, Brandt for Bellingham, or Hazard. No, Brandt for Bellingham. I'd like to see Ansgar Knopf come on for Hazard. Knopf, what's it called? He's got an assist in that 2-2 draw last week, which the death. Dortmund definitely didn't deserve it, but he got the assist for it. So Hayes and Haaland are having a nice little chat here. And maybe Mahmoud Dahoud, possibly Rainier as well. But I'd like to see Ansgar Knopf come on, as there is a sub for Frankfurt. And I think that is Yunus who's come off. So it will be Daichi Kamada. I realise because my formation is wrong here, because obviously you can't do the lineups before the game, when the game's kicked off, so you have to do them before. But the Google formations are never right. So if you look, it says they're playing like a 3-5-3, but it's Silva and Jovic up front by themselves. And then it would have been Yunus at Cam. This time it's Kamada, so Daichi Kamada coming on. But if you like Daichi Kamada, don't forget to check out the article on the website, sports-corner.com. You can see it there. Where KL did a lovely article a couple of weeks ago. So Zagreb is also Oh, wait, Al-Ali are losing. That's actually quite a good goal. Wait, Zaglibeb Sosnjevic is in the Poland division. Google is wrong. Hold up. This is... Alright, I'm searching it. Did the mic. Well, it says they're in the second division. It says that they're currently 15th in the second division, Sosnjevic. And on their website, it says they're in the second division. So either Google's wrong, Jordan, or Zaglibeb have got it wrong, and they don't know what league they're playing in. As this game will get back underway right now. So thank God, because I don't want to be hearing more about fucking Polish second division football. Look on Bet365. Yeah, but Jordan, on their team's website, it says they're in the second division. And I don't think they will get it wrong. Maybe Bet365's wrong, Jordan. Maybe Bet365 is wrong. Who knows? But 1-1 here. As Kostic will take the throw. Long one as well. But Daichi Kamada coming on now. Hopefully he can change this game up. But I mean, he's a great player. So good with the ball at his feet. Just intricate footwork. So hopefully Daichi Kamada can bring something to this. And give a spark of life to Frankfurt. Get them back in, get them a goal. And Tuta plays a long ball over the top. And Delaney gets it out, not as far as Eric Durm, who tries to put a ball in, blocked initially, still with Eric Durm. It's Tuta, tackled by Royce, who then was held by Tuta there. But yeah, don't forget to check out, I'm going to link Kieran's, because he's on the pitch. If I search Kamada, please tell me he comes up, because it'd be credible if he does. It's not Bet365 is reliable. But Jod, the team's website says they play in the second division. But by the way, if you want to check out this, that is Kieran's article on Daichi Kamada. And as he's come on the pitch, as someone has gone down injured here, as Delaney won't get it out immediately and then gets it out. And it stayed on the wing and then eventually drifts out to the wing. If you want about Daichi Kamada, he rose prominence in 2015 when he made his debut in the J1 League. He played for Sagan Tosu. Then he went to Belgium. He played for... where is it? So Frankfurt purchased him from Sagan Tosu for $2.5 million. And then, I'm saying when it went to St. Truden, which is a lovely badge, by the way. I love the Truden thing. But yeah, give that an article. It's a really good read from Kyle. Jovic, though, lays off to Kamada. Eric Durm has got a bit of time and space here. Still Durm. Gone down in the box. Durm goes down. On your Google, Zaglibeb Sosnjevic plays in Poland 1 League. No, that's the second division. It's the first division is the Extelevna. Massimo, I thought if I was Durm's there. I was going to watch having a look. Durm puts the thing. I think that's the penalty. I think the thing is, if Durm runs into Hummels, it's not. But Hummels sticks his foot out into Eric Durm. I think that's the penalty. Not given, but it's Bellingham in the midfield. I mean, if at the end of this game, if this finishes 1-1, Frankfurt are going to look back and feel like they've been robbed. Guerrero to Imbian to Nico Schultz. He scored the own goal. He squares it across outside the box. It's took a deflection. And it's... The camera played with my mind. Then. It's still inside the box. It's not being cleared. I think there's an offside for Royce. But there was a big deflection there. And for some reason, the camera angle took it away from me. You hate Polish League. You could have... As the ball over the top just doesn't go to anyone. It hits Parasic to himself. Chad now lays off to Jude Bellingham and... But two attacking chances both sides. A possible penalty shout for Frankfurt. Hummels taking down Eric Durm, his former teammate. Evan Ndicka can't get it out. Hazard, poor ball, Tuta intercepts well and plays a good first time ball. And now it's Luka Jovic and Andre Silva in space. Jovic plays it out to the right to Kamada, who's making a run. It's blocked. He had Andre Silva on his left, but now it's Borussia Dortmund. And it's Bellingham. Loses the ball in the field. Outstrengthed by Sal there. And that's lovely footed by Luka Jovic. Takes it past one. Plays it through to Silva. And Kostic is in behind. And it's a great challenge by Chan. But he is offside. But this game, already end-to-end stuff. Wide open. But he is offside. Oldham not in relegation battle. Don't be silly, mate. No need to worry about relegation, but I do understand you paid. In fairness, since Keith Curler's come in. One thing I saw under the full-time whistle of the game last week, I'll try to actually find it. It showed Keith Curle's first games against Harry Kewell's. Oldham Athletic, there we are. There we go, full-time. This was yesterday. Keith Curle's first games, set 1 win, 3 draws, 3 losses, 5 goals for 8 against. Harry Kewell's final several games, 2 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses, 10 goals for an 11 against. So we're clearly scoring more goals, conceding more, but not as big of a gap. And obviously Bahambulo's in there, who's still out on international duty, but that doesn't make a difference. I think Danny Rose scored for Bradford as well, which is even worse. It's just poor managing. So don't forget to check out the watch-along later on with KD for Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig. Guerrero to Royce. Lays it off to Bellingham. Bellingham tries to play in behind Royce. And Ilsanker just gets a little foot to it, which slows the ball down. But well done to I nearly said well done thingy. But Kiko needs a transfer window to bring in his own players. Yeah, exactly, but you've got to work with what you got. Goes to Swallow. And penalty to Mines have got a penalty. But it's Kostic. Puts a shot. Just wide. Just wide. Mines did have that penalty. So no, KD will be very happy as we'll load it up here. Where are Mines? Live update. So it did go to VAR. Situation was the penalty. I like the Bundesliga. I actually quite like this from the Bundesliga. They show when you go in, it goes to VAR and it goes what the situation is. So it's a penalty. The reviewing the penalty is put away by Daniel Brozinski, and Mainz are 1-0 up. And I know Katie will be very happy about it. I know it's Bielefeld, but in your battle for relegation, it's a huge goal. As Royce will intercept that. Ball played back to Marco Royce as Tuta comes across. Good defending, poor first touch. Wolfsburg are still 0-0 as it stands. But well done to the team. Mainz have scored, yeah, Daniel Brzezinski. Ball flicked on by Haaland. Can't find Marco Royce. Funny how some Carlisle fans, I saw one manager out now call me genius all them after back, but that's the thing. Fans are very reaction a bit. Sal has got many options. Oh, plays it through to Andre Silva. Just couldn't get it out from under his feet. And Dortmund will get it cleared. Have an indicator there. Bellingham has been bodied all over the field today, by the way. Multiple, not even fouls, just being outstrengthened a lot. And but the thing is, football fans are very reactionary. Football fans. They'll call for the manager out 1 week, but then the week after, they'll say, oh, what a masterclass by him. It's the way football fans work, unfortunately. Hazard on the right. Switches it all the way across to Nico Schultz. So going to be one of making up from his early on goal, but Marco Royce. Good to have Marco Royce back, laid off to Guerrero. Other man that's back to Guerrero. Tries to play it in, comes off Roda. Hits Roda's face. And he'll go for a corner kick. Leicester versus City will be a good game. It should be a really good game. Let me fix my sock. It should be a really good game. I don't know who will win. I don't know my predictions. I'll go 1-0 Man City. I think, 2-1 Man City. As Mahmoud Dahoud is going to come on the pitch, I think for Jude Bellingham. Which I don't think maybe the right change. Maybe, well, in fairness, who else do you bring on? Guerrero, put this ball in. It's outside the box to Marco Reus. And Tuta does get it out. Bellingham on the wing, though. He's won it back. All by himself, though. And there's going to be a substitute, and I think it might be Bellingham. Yeah, it's going to be Jude Bellingham, who will come off, and Mahmoud Dahoud will come on the pitch. Has had mediocre performance as Schalke have got an equaliser. Wow. I can't see it. It's not updated on Google yet, but well done, Schalke. Again, it's battle for relegation. At least you're sort of coming away from Leverkusen with a point. So I'm saying mine's up to 14th now. What am I on about? Schalke are dead and buried. Schalke is dead and buried. Haaland outside the box, lays it off. Oh, Hazard just couldn't get it under his feet. Now go back out onto the wing. Chan. Royce trying to play through Dahoud. Claiming for a handball. Now we're giving, but Andre Silva turns really well. Still Silva. Puts it onto the wing for Eric Durm. Who's made a lovely run on this right. Still Eric Durm. He's got Kamada. Good ball in behind. To Jovic. Who's still got the ball at his feet. To Durm. Roda's in a lot of time and space. Switched all the way across. This lovely football from Frankfurt. Back to South. Costa on the wing. He puts the ball in. He's still in the box. And Kamada just can't flick it on. Carlisle remaining games. Scunthorpe home, Barrow away, Newport away, Port Vale at home, Bolton away, Harrogate home, Cheltenham away, Leyton Orient away, Walsall home. I think half them game we should be winning. You've just got to go to them games and get some points and just keep yourself within that playoff. The goal was disallowed for Schalke, by the way. Nico Schultz, poor ball, blocked by Evan Ndika. Kostic on the left, though. Palmer and Lazio score. It seems like Palmer is scoring a lot of goals. 2 seconds. I've seen so many Palmer updates. What's the score? It's only 2-1, Jordan. That's it. And Lazio? Where Lazio? Lazio there, maybe. Oh, it's because you're ahead. Right, that makes sense. Chan to Delaney. To Guerrero. Has a run in behind, doesn't use him. Plays it Dahoud on the wing. Still Dahoud takes a poor first time touch. Finds still Nico Schultz. He's took it to the battle. Good ball in. Back post. Find Hazard. He's chested down. Puts the ball to the back post. Royce has flicked it back in the box. And it was definitely a shot. It was a missed hit shot. But if you want to playoffs, we should aim exactly. 100%. By the way, any of these teams can go and win this game. Any of these teams can 100% go and win this game. Cross comes in. Flicked on. Oh, Royce on the volley. Absolutely scuffs it. The second volley in a row. He's scuffed. Good ball in. He's just absolutely scuffed it wide. And we're just seeing the opportunity. Good ball in by Schultz. Finds Hazard open, who chests it down. Plays it in. Royce is open, and again he scuffs it. Hits it against the floor. It's Kevin Trapp's forced to clear it on from good pressure from Erling Haaland. It's Van Guerrero to Dahoud. Takes a bit of a poor touch and Roda will collect. To Tuta, who's had a good game today, the Brazilian centre-half. I know me and KD were a bit shocked when we saw Tuta because we were like, who the hell is he? But he impressed. And we'll head it out wide to Akanji. Chan to Dahoud. Lovely chop by Dahoud. Well done by Dahoud. Keeps it under his feet really well. And now Dortmund will come again. Both teams played very well. Just the end product hasn't been there as Guerrero's fouled late. As advantages played on to Hazard. Back to Chan. A couple of weeks ago I was ranting to say season's over because of results elsewhere. As a thing, anything can happen. Guerrero outside the box. He was eyeing up a shot. To Dahoud. Still to Guerrero. Chips it through to Dahoud. To Royce. To Hazard on the wing. He cuts it back to Chan. Lovely footwork by Chan. Still with Chan. And Frankfurt defend well. Resilient there from Frankfurt. That was Sal that time. The ball's won back by Dortmund. This time Schultz. It was Delaney. Schultz though. In the midfield. Guerrero shoots. Puts it straight into the hands of Hitz. As Haaland, I think Haaland's off, by the way. Definitely. Haaland's not off the pitch, but I mean, just leaving. He would complain. He's been complaining so much to his teammates. And obviously, he's a very competitive player. Chan, though. To Hazard now. And Thorgan Hazard will let the wheels go. It's a great tackle by Daichi Kamada, the substitute. Been pretty invisible so far, but lovely tackle there. League 2, that's the thing. There was a chance, do you know, when we start picking up some results under Kirill, and we was like, you know, we could get, if we keep on performing well, when we were beating all them top tiers, I was like, we could get playoffs, and then we started dropping off drastically. I just don't understand why they got rid of Kewell. I think he was a skill manager. I think a sub might be happening. Or he's telling to take the sub further back. They're throwing further back. He was. As Kostic will throw that throw and go straight back out for another throw. Go Real Madrid! They're 1-0 up against, I think, is it Eibar the play? Evan and Dicker all by himself. We'll have to put it out for a throw-in. Straight to the feet of Dortmund. Straight to the hands of the Dortmund player. Throw-in's taken quick. The hurdle just forced to go all the way back to Hummels. Back to Nico Schultz. Who's slowly started to redeem himself. And it's obviously the own goal you can't redeem from unless you like return it with a goal. But he's just driving down that left-hand side. But one thing that is Andre Silva. His ability to create something with the ball is impeccable. Lovely high ball. Evan, and Haaland is bodied down by Evan and Dicker. And he'll be given as a foul. Salford were sacking managers. Remember, they sacked Alexander Stark this season because of an unbeaten Mendel in it. The thing is, it's all based on previous form. Sorry, I just saw something. The sub that I said that I would have liked to see come on, and it's for the player that I would have said I'd like to see come on. Ansgar Kickoff is coming on the youngster. Thorgan Hazard is coming on his second. It's his second appearance for the main team. Kickoff, 19 years old, right winger, got an assist last week against Cologne. It's laid off to Guerrero. De Hood on the turn, and it'll be Kickoff's first action of the game. And lovely blitz of pace. Plays it into the midfield. Lovely back heel to Haaland. Haaland plays it off to Nico Schultz. Schultz takes it past Derm. Puts the... Oh, it's supposed to be a ball in. It's gone straight to the hands of Trapp. Trapp will just hoof it out. There is a Frankfurt player down injured. But lovely from Ansgar Kickoff starting off that attack. Then Haaland holds the ball well to Schultz. Schultz does really well to take it past Eric Derm. Straight to hands of Kevin Trapp. Is it Sebastian Roder who's down? The referee said no subs. Mazkunov lays it off to Guerrero. Back here, flicks it onto Haaland. Then Haaland on the turn plays it to Schultz. I don't know where Roder got injured. I think it was just when he was landing. When he was like sort of turning on the floor. Because there was no connection there. I hope Ansgar does have a good performance, though. I think that's not even Ansgar, not Kickoff. It's A-N-S-G, I think, U-A-R. Ansgar. Oh, no, A-N-S-G-A-R, no U. But I hope he has a good performance. Shame there's no full... I don't know where both of the substitute strikers are. I don't know whether Mokoko's injured. Maybe that's why he didn't play any games or any minutes for the under-21s, or maybe there might be a reason. Kickoff does foul Luka Jovic, Filip Kostic there. But big game for Borussia Dortmund coming up midweek. Manchester City in the Champions League. Frankfurt's next game will be in the league in a game which is a mouth-watering tie, and it's against Wolfsburg, whereas Dortmund have Stuttgart. But that Wolfsburg-Frankfurt game is it's a good game. It's a really good game. As Kostic will whip this free kick in. Good ball in. And it's in, and that's a great goal. And it's Stefan Ilsanker. What a header. That's a great header from Ilsanker. What a header. It's a great ball in by Filip Kostic. It's an unreal ball. I think he might be giving us offside. But what a header from Ilsanker. The power on the ball for Kostic. Perfectly weighted to Ilsanker. And Boosh hits was never stopping that. But I think he's offside. Just goes over Mats Hummels. I think it's going to be ruled offside. I won't change the score yet. But I definitely think this is going to be this is goal is going to be chalked out. Wait and see. Wait and see. Sheffield United have got an equaliser, which is nice to see. Yeah. It was actually Delaney who misses the initial. He just goes over his head. But I think this is offside. Go Wolfsburg. And I didn't hear any cheering or chanting. I might hear in a second. But I don't think it's a Ridley Baku goal. I don't think it was a Ridley Baku goal. Yeah, I think Ilsanker is offside here. I feel like this goal is going to be ruled out. And it was. Ilsanker just offside. Would like to see that a bit quicker. I think it was more obvious, but at least they made the right decision. But that'll give Frankfurt a bit of momentum. As Royce took off Guerrero. And now it's Dahoud. He's got a lot of space on this left-hand side. Dahoud hasn't looked on the left. He has. He just plays it so late. And now Frankfurt are going to come on the other side. And Luka Jovic just plays a bit too much on the ball for Kamada. Zanska. Kickoff. Just chops in on Filip Kostic there. Them two having a good battle on that wing. But back to 1-1. As who scored? Who scored for thingy? Wolfsburg. Brekalo. It wasn't Ridley Baku, unfortunately. Mine's obviously 1-0 up as it stands. Only game not to have a goal. No, that's it. All the games have had a goal now. Leverkusen 1-0 up against Schalke. Mainz 1 up against Arminia. Augsburg 2-0 up against Hoffenheim. And Wolfsburg 1-0 up against Cologne. And over here it's 1-1 at the Signal Iduna Park. Cham puts the ball over the top to Knauf, who squares it across. The ball's still in the box. And Tuta gets out. Lilvis PSG, yeah, that kicks off in a minute. Jovic does really well. To Roda now. He's got Eric Durm on his right, doesn't use him. Instead uses Andre Silva. Luka Jovic, sorry. To Daichi Kamada outside the box. Andre Silva, good tackle by Mats Hummels. But Andre, lovely build-up play from Frankfurt there. Ball over top and Haaland will chase. Haaland against Ilsanker. He doesn't have any men with him yet. Haaland's going to go all by himself. Haaland shoots. And it just goes wide. It comes off. It's going to be a corner, I think. I think it comes off Kevin Trapp's hand, the assistant referee said. Ooh, close decision, but I don't think it is, actually. Nah, it's going to go for a goal kick, but lovely counter-attack lovely counter-attack move. 33 goals in 31 games. Bayer Leverkusen have got a goal, though. But 1-1 here. And both teams really look like they can get a winner. I mean, Frankfurt thought they did. Ilsanker just only a little bit offside, but they're a great side to watch, Frankfurt. They really are. Haaland flicks on to Kickoff. To Guerrero. Who leaves it for Royce, who's then chopped down by Roda. But it's still Royce. Got Schultz on the overlap. Uses Schultz. Puts a good high ball in. Kickoff doesn't win the header. Finds Chan, who'll probably play this ball back in instead. Chan outside the box, goes for the shot. Goes way over the bar. Waste of a ball from Emre Can there. Considering there were so many men in the box. So many men in the box. It's going to be actually a corner, sorry. Maybe it wasn't a bad ball by Chan. Takes a minor deflection. And now Guerrero will whip this ball in. Again, got to keep out for Matt Summers here and Emmanuel Akanji. Guerrero puts the ball in. Flicks on. It's chest in the box. And great defending there from... And that was Andre Silva. Great defending there. The go from post. Chan flicks it on. It hits the chest of Emmanuel Akanji, but good defending there from Andre Silva, the striker. Guerrero whips the ball in. This time it's a high one. It's still in the box. It's not cleared away. And Kamada will get it out. Schultz wins the header. To Dahoud. Takes it past Kamada. Dahoud has got Kickoff on the wing. Said he's got Rafael Guerrero. This is where Guerrero likes to be. Good ball over the top. To Royce. Lays it off. Chan outside the box. Blazes it way over the crossbar again. We know he loves it. He loves the screamer. But this isn't the time for it right now, I don't think. Rowan, what match you look forward to do WrestleMania? So no watch-longs for any of the WrestleMania stuff, just because there's no point. But there will be like videos. I don't know. I'm intrigued by the Fiend daughter now. I want to know what happens. You know what? Sasha Belair as well is another match I'm intrigued. I think that'll be a really fun match. What about you, Jordan? What about you? Ball cleared onto the wing. Haaland will chase. Well done to Evan and Dicker there. Held really strong. Daichi Kamada. To Tutu, who's pushed up a little bit. And now to Roda. Been great for the side this year, Sebastian Roda. Kicks it straight into Nico Schultz's legs. Frankfurt just keen to get this ball deep into Dortmund's half. Just unleash Andre Silva or Luka Jovic. You can really start working. Kamada now. To Tuta. Kamada switched it all the way across. There's a lot of open space for Filip Kostic. Takes a heavy touch. Cross comes in. On the volley. Oh, Andre Silva just over the crossbar. Lovely switch-up play by Daichi Kamada. Spots Filip Kostic. Bit of a bumbling ball, but he does really well. Gets the ball in. And then Andre Silva on the volley. Oof. Just over. Just over. For you, it's Edge deep. Yeah, I forgot about that match. Good triple threat. Really good triple threat, actually. It's going to be a very fun week in wrestling. It's going to be tiring, but it's going to be fun. Chan. To who takes a poor touch. And now Kostic is just going to run on the wing. Blocked by Chan. Then we might get another change here. We will, and it will be Timothy Chandler. He does score Timmy goals, but Timothy Chandler. Bielefeld have equalised against Mainz. I don't know who scored yet, but Eric Durm is going to come off, as I said before, and then Timothy Chandler will come on. Scored in that 5-2 win last game, match day. Can he add another one to his goal total, Timothy Chandler? An out-and-out change. It was Vogelslammer who scored for Bielefeld. Not the result that Mainz would be wanting. Not the result Mainz would be wanting. Who scored that second for Leverkusen? Patrick Schick. Royce has done really well to keep this in play now. And Marco Royce into the midfield to Guerrero. Guerrero slips when trying to get the ball under his feet. And Schultz doesn't win it. And this is lovely from Stefan Ilsanker. Still with Ilsanker. Timothy Chandler now will get it out. Kanji, big thumping header. And Tuta does well again. Heads it through back to his keeper as Haaland were running through. But now, Frankfurt, I mean, there's 15 minutes left in this game, and any team can still get a late winner. Really can. Sau. To Toroda. Plays it through to Kamada. Kamada! Way wide. Slips when he's going for the shot. Just really had a lot of time and space as Hummels trapped the run of Andre Silva. He created the time. Just pulls it wide, closer. Very close. No more changes in the game so far. So Chandler has just come on, but no change for Dortmund. Yeah, and I think only Frankfurt may have only used two changes. Obviously, they had to bring Kamada on at the half. But it's been stolen in the midfield. Silva to Jovic. Jovic cuts it to Roda outside. To Chandler now. Good ball in. Kamada. Ball just goes over Kamada's head. Batuta to Roda. Back to Roda. Chips it to Kostic, who's got a lot of time on the wing. Chips it in. Flicked away by Schultz, this time in the right way. And Chandler fizzes it away. Now Marco Reus, all by himself here. And will have to go up against Roda. And that's a great that's a foul by Roda. I thought it was a great challenge by Roda. It's going to be a yellow card for Roda. This one mainly gives me 30 vibes. As Brown was all against Orton and Batista, could happen again. Brown. I think it's Edge. I think Edge wins it. And then maybe he might lose on that first SmackDown. I don't know why. I don't know whether he's going to be like a champion that holds it or what. It's Schultz now. Drives it in the middle. Still Nico Schultz. Plays it through. To Royce. To Guerrero. I think Guerrero and Kickoff have switched here. Is it Chan? To Royce. Can't get it past Evan Ndicka. Tries to put it back into the box to Chan. And Akanji's put Silva under a lot of pressure here. Good tackle by Akanji over on Kostic. But well, Frankfurt have been great today. Philip Kostic has been so dynamic on that left wing. His crosses haven't missed a beat. Just unfortunately, no one's really got onto the end of it. But it's been great so far. And now Kostic takes a throw-in to Andre Silva. Don't want to win it back though. Guerrero to Dahoud. Bit of a poor first time touch by Dahoud. And he's running there for Knopf. Dahoud has had moments today where he's looked good. I mean, same too to a poor misplaced pass. And now it's Guerrero on the right hand side. He's got Chan on the overlap. Uses Chan. Good tackle by Ndicka. But no one there to get the repeat ball apart from the yellow black shirt of Guerrero, who goes for a shot. And it goes way over. Way over. I mean, no other goals in the Bundesliga so far. Still the same scores as there were before. Never mind. Jordan says there's been a goal for Schalke. So, we'll wait and see who scored that. Maybe Benito Raman? Give Benito Raman. And he's still losing. Roda. There's been a slip there. And it's Haaland to Dahoud. Kickoff. He was in above open space. Dahoud couldn't get Kickoff. Oh, I think he goes for a first time touch there. Just puts too much on it. But Dahoud, Kickoff was open there, and it's another poor ball by Mahmoud Dahoud. For me, it's a win to retain because I like Roman. Yeah, Roman is a great champ and a heel. I don't know. I feel like there's just a change. But Evan Ndicka driving on this left hand side, still not being challenged. Still Evan Ndicka. To Kostic. Cuts on the side. Still Kostic. Goes to put the cross in. It's blocked initially. Ndicka to Roda. To Tuta now. Frankfurt created a bit of space on this right hand side. To Timmy Chandler. Kamada's made a lovely run in behind. Kamada squares it across. Shot comes over by Sau. And it goes his way over the crossbar. And both these teams just can't seemingly hit the target. Seemingly can't hit the target. I think we need to see a couple more changes here. I'd like to see Rayner or Brandt come on. Even Rainier, actually. Oh, and saying that, Rayner and Rainier are coming on the Pokemon Evolution. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've just seen who scored for Schalke. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar has scored for Schalke. Gio Reyna will come on fourth, and that's Marco Reus. And Reyna will come on for 14. Is that? Who's that? Nico Schultz. Guerrero probably is going to go back on to sit at fullback here, as Reyna does come on. And Gio Reyna will also come on. Opportunity for the Brazilian. On loan from Real Madrid. I think there's rumours that the Real would be willing to accept a purchase, as I think the captain's armband is going to be given to Mats Hummels. It will be. Royce just not happy with the team's performance today. It's Thomas Delaney who will get the armband instead. Not Mats Hummels. But hopefully maybe Reyna and Reynier can bring a bit of an injection into this game. Kostic plays it through to Roda. Two little changes. I mean, Frankfurt only making really one actual legitimate change in terms of Kamada had to bring on for an injury. But Chandler was the only other change. Chandler made a run in behind. Delaney thing is. Hummels might even be at left back, you know? No. It's Guerrero. As Tuta takes his pass for Reynier. As Kickoff goes back onto the right wing now. And it's So in the middle. Lays it off to Kostic. Chan's nowhere near him. Cross comes in. Header's won, and it's just over the crossbar by Luka Jovic this time. Both strikers singing. Leads 2-1 as Phil Jagielka scores an own goal. Oh, Jags. Poor Phil. Poor Phil. Does a really good header. Just puts it wide. Gets the power on it. Chan here. Well won back there by Frankfurt. It's that Daichi Kamada who came across and slid and won it. So Kanji to Haaland, who's come back. Poor touch by De Hood, but he's found Haaland, who puts it all the way across to De Hood. There's a lot of open space on this left-hand side. To Reynier. He's got Guerrero on his left. Opts not to use him. Now Guerrero will get it. Back to Mahmoud De Hood. Could have switched it to the right to Kickoff. Doesn't, he said. Goes to Chan. Chan though. No one. Good ball in behind to Haaland, who lays it off for Reynier. To Reyna. Crosses it in. It's outside the box. De Hood! Just over the crossbar. As Hoffenheim do get a goal back against Augsburg. Do you know... I don't mind Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, but Josh is a fanboy over him. So I know I'll be very happy that Huntelaar has scored. In fairness, not as much, but it was any game that Schalke would play, it'd be, oh, if Huntelaar scores, you can get an inform and I can use him. And then they gave him the FUT birthday, Huntelaar. Kamada's in behind here and pretty confident. It's Andre Silva, though. One-on-one against Mats Hummels. Still Andre Silva. Tries to lay it off to, I think that was Sal, possibly. No, it wasn't even Sal, it was to someone. Giving away. Knauf, plays it through to Reyna. So fresh off American international duty. And Kamada fouls Reyna in the midfield. Kamada claiming it wasn't a foul. Probably wasn't. Reyna likes to go down a bit easier here, but Chan to Knauf. Tries to take it past. I think who was that? That was Chandler. No, it's Kostic doing his defensive duties. But now they're giving full birthday, I think. But he's just a big Huntelaar fan. He loves him. But Chan. It's me with Tigesh. But Huntelaar's probably just done a little bit more than Tigesh in his career. Only a little bit more, not much. Right, I feel sorry for Phil Jagielka because he just lost his brother. Oh, that's to death. Yeah. Cruel world of football, mate. Sometimes you do score an own goal. Guerrero plays a good ball in the midfield now to Delaney. Puts it through to Knauf, who tries to play it back in. And he's going to go back for a foul now on Delaney, who tries to play it quick to Guerrero, but no one there. It was Daichi Kamada again. Another foul. He loves the fouls today. This goes to Emre Can on that right hand side. Back to Akanji. Dortmund have really got sort of the foot in the game a bit more, but that Frankfurt counter-attack is so dangerous. Dortmund, I think, have a relatively easy fixture list in terms of Stuttgart and Werder Bremen, which isn't an easy game, don't get me wrong. There's a good ball over the top to Reina. It's a good tackle by Ilsanker. Frankfurt, though, two tough games. Wolfsburg, then Munchen, Gladbach. Really tough games there. Really tough games. Throw-in's taken quick to Knauf, to Chan. Chan doesn't cross it in here. To De Hood. To Guerrero. Inside to Haaland. As Guerrero, I think, falls down. To De Hood. Plays to Knauf on the wing. Puts a good lofting ball in. Haaland goes for the header. We nearly saw a repeat. You sell Jorginho by Declan Rice. I think, where's Rice? He's mates with Mason Mount, innit? Fortunately, I think if you want Haaland Jordan, you'll have to choose. Ilsanker, though. Plays it through there. Kostic, though, does really well to get out, and then it's hoofed away. Hoofed away by Kamin Ndicka. As it's Haaland now. Still Haaland. To De Hood. Poor first touch. And it's lost, and now Frankfurt on the counter-attack. It's Sal. Plays it through to Kostic. And it's Luka Jovic on the left. Has got past the Kanje. Great recovery, challenged by Hummels. The cross comes in, he's open! And it's in, it's Andre Silva. He's added another goal to his tally. And I said that counter-attack was dangerous, and a lovely goal. A lovely goal by Eintracht Frankfurt. And that comes from Mahmoud Dahoud losing it in the midfield. And they had a goal ruled out earlier due to offside, but they finally got the goal that they deserved. It's a great ball. Dahoud, just a poor touch. Lose it in the midfield, and then just a lovely attack. It starts with Sal, who plays the ball to Kostic, and the intensity of Luka Jovic not to give up. He just gets past the Kanje. Hummels makes a lovely recovery thing. A lovely recovering challenge. But then it's a great first time ball in from Philip Kostic, as we've said all game. And then it's a great header down by Andre Silva into the bottom right corner. That's a great one. Guerrero's never going to win that header. And that's a great header from Andre Silva. Good goal for Frankfurt. But a good ball in. Great ball by Kostic. He's been great today. 22 goals for Andre Silva. And they take the lead here. As Sebastian Aroda is going to come off. For Barcock, maybe? Yeah, for Barcock. Barcock's coming on. Thought so. For Sebastian Rode, another out and out change. Haaland wants to leave Dortmund. He does. He does. Ball played to Chan now, though. Still Chan. Good ball in behind. Reina tries to square it across it. It's a great block by. It was Ilsanker, and he gave an absolute roar after that. As Reina will whip this ball in. 2 minutes left of normal time. Reina whips a good high ball in. Headers won, it goes wide. And Frankfurt are just extending their lead. Then the lead goes now to 7 points. Whoever Wolfsburg are playing, as another sub, it's going to be Stefan Zuber. Is going to come on. But yeah, if Wolfsburg do drop points, it's a great result for Frankfurt. If Cologne could get an equaliser, last minute equaliser. Kostic has been great. But it looks like Andre Silva's going to come on. They're going more defensive here with Zuber coming on. I mean, not long left, a minute in this game. But 7 points now. Leverkusen and Dortmund are on the same points for that Europa League spot. Frankfurt are 7 points ahead of Dortmund. It's a great challenge by Akanji. It's a great challenge. I was given as a foul, never mind. I thought it was a good tackle. Tuta goes down. Tuta jumps into that, but Haaland wants to leave, but who pays? So I think it's 150 million euros, which is around 120 mil. So not many clubs will pay for it. Not many clubs will, but when you're getting a player of Haaland's talent, like in a underperforming Dortmund side, Haaland is on 20 plus goals. You know what I mean? He's on, where is it? 21 goals this season, 10 in the Champions League. In an underperforming Dortmund side, he's playing very well as Kamada. To Luka Jovic, there's a man on the left. Kostic shoots. Oh, and it's just wide. Just wide from Filip Kostic. Oh, so close. Inches wide. It's Delaney. Dortmund are going now. 4 minutes of the right time. Knauf does really well. Gets past Kostic. The fresher legs. He tries to play through. Reina goes out for a throw-in. As Lille have gone 1-0 up against PSG, Reina though throws it quick. So obviously Dortmund got a late equaliser against Cologne last week with Erling Haaland with the Knauf assist. Can we receive a repeat of that? I don't think so. I think Frankfurt are going to walk away with all 3 points here, which is, in fairness, they deserve it. Is Guerrero to Reina. Reina's made a run on the left. Guerrero doesn't use him. Still Guerrero, plays the ball in. Reina flicks it on. Haaland's chest it down. Haaland goes for the shot and it comes off Tuta and then comes off Haaland. Tuta's had a great game defensively. In fairness, that back three really has. Evan and Dickers were really able to bring it out from the back. And then Haaland, and then Tuta and Ilsank have just been resilient. And Augsburg beat Hoffenheim. Good result. Also, Haaland is worth 100. But amidst pandemic, I guess no one is going this summer. The thing is, last season, yes, maybe, but this season, people will. I think we'll see a lot more transfers. I think we'll see a lot more. As head is flicked on by Hummels to Chan, to Knauf. Still Ansgar Knauf gets it past Kostic. Still Knauf. He's got the pace. And it's Akanji who pushed up high. Came, I think that was Sao. And it's corner in the 92nd minute. 2 minutes left. Is he available at 60 million next season? So I think if you're Dortmund, you might want to go. Do we try him for next season or do we just let him go? As Reina. Good ball in. Haaland's what is it? Oh, it's blocked off the line. There was a flag off for an offside. I think it was Rainier. I'm just seeing who was offside here. There's a man on the line. There's a man on the line. I mean, it was blocked off the line anyway, but there was the man who blocked it on the line was in the pitch. But Rainier, if he puts it anywhere else, it could be in. I thought he was onside there. But a minute left. I think Frankfurt have got the 3 points in. It's deserved. They've been the better side, 100%. But they got 7 points clear of Borussia Dortmund. Ball's played up through to Haaland though. Great tackle this time by, I think that was Ilsanker. I mean, Haaland's been very angry with his team today, but he hasn't done much. Haaland's been poor. As Guerrero has lost it. And there's going to be a free kick. Shirt pull by Zuba on Guerrero. Last chance saloon. Wolfsburg do beat Cologne. Last chance saloon here. As Rafael Guerrero will whip this ball in. 30 seconds left of the game. The ball's in. Still, it's gone all the way out to the wing to Knauf. Who plays it inside. Akanji's shot's took a deflection. Rainier keeps it in. Puts the high ball in. It's still in the box. Rainier tries to go for a shot. Trap will go to the floor. 5 seconds left of this game. And Eintracht Frankfurt, when this kick gets taken. Eintracht Frankfurt, the kick needs to be taken. Just seeing here. Hummels claiming he was pushed down by Evan and Dicker. The whistle's not being blown. Still not being blown. There we go. Oh no. It's not. It's an offside. The whistle should be blown. Hummels is still complaining to the referee. And it could be the end of this game. Referee hasn't checked his whistle. Ball over the top. As Chan just has to get it out to someone. Hitz has just got to hoof it up. Hitz does. But the referee blows the whistle. And what a 3 points for Eintracht Frankfurt. In the landscape of the Bundesliga, this is huge. As the game does finish, Wolfsburg sitting third on 54 points. Eintracht Frankfurt are now in fourth on 50 points. Borussia Dortmund are now in fifth on 43 points. 7-point gap between that Champions League spots. Leverkusen now are on 43 points. The same points as Borussia Dortmund. This league is getting interesting for the Europa League spot now. It's a Europa League battle. Dortmund versus Leverkusen. Ref checked the whistle. Yeah, I didn't even notice. He checked his watch. Checked his whistle as well. Make sure that it would have made a sound. But, the Bundesliga. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you for saying that. But what a huge result this is for Eintracht Frankfurt. 7 points ahead of Dortmund now, and fair play to them. That they are performing well. They deserve, I think, any team deserved that win there. You couldn't say that none of them didn't. And it was Eintracht Frankfurt. It was Andre Silva, the main man. Carl says cheers. Don't forget to join KD in an hour for Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig. Going to be a very, very fun game there indeed. Going to be a really fun game there. But thank you very much for joining me, guys. If you don't forget, check out the YouTube, like, subscribe, you're already on it, turn the notification bell on. Twitter at _top corner, where you see when we're going to go live. The sports-corner.com for any articles that go there. And the Instagram is the _sportscorner_. Coming up on the channel this week, we just had the Borussia Dortmund versus Eintracht Frankfurt watch-along. Very good game. Good game. Frankfurt come away with all 3 points. Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig is up at 5:25. That is with KD, top of the table battle. We've had a great Champions League, Europa League battle. Now it's have that top of the table. Gladbach versus Freiburg, that's at 7:30. That is with KL, another mid-table Bundesliga battle. Then the Premier League of Darts is here. That is every day of the week, all next week at 7 o'clock. We will also have WrestleMania coverage all throughout the week in videos. Who was the player that had the goal cancelled? Stefan Ilsanker with an offside header. Frankfurt deserved the win. They didn't exactly. Well done to Frankfurt. I will see you Wednesday. Maybe. Yeah, Wednesday morning. No, for the Wrestling Corner, possibly. That'll be even a WrestleMania video. But I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.